Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Going to the running game. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you this is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Smashes through. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Hodges. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now. They get the big stop.
It's complete on the right side. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop step. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball is going to come out.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touch! First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Stanford! One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to move it through the air. Going downfield for the big play. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Past the first down marker and still running. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
It's still third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there,
It's a fake. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And I guess they thought they... A first down for the offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Goes to the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
With jet sweep pass. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. He uncorks one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers in green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. It's ugly, but it worked. It's a fake. Line gets set, first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They go right back to it. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Fires toward the end zone. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. At the 35, he's loose. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 5 yards. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get